strong start.
Ray Allen aggressive, kicks it out to Davis. Davis, a good jump shooter. And they'll need Davis to play some important minutes here in the first half with those 2 fouls on Garnett.
You're the Celtics. That's much needed. A big guy knocking down jump shot. Loosen up the defense.
Both teams shooting well to start. Bynum calling for it. Shot clock at 7. Inside pass. Gasol threading the needle. And Kobe Bryant scores. All 5 starters have now scored for LA.
So you can give up the Pau Gasol turnaround, but you can't give up cuts. You can't give up the lob that Fisher gave to Bynum. Those are the baskets you cannot tolerate.
That's where Doc Rivers said they've got to play smart, not just harder. Allen. Ray Allen's got it going early. 4 for 5 from the field. He's got 9 points.
This is a clinic right now on how to move without the basketball, create separation, and then balance up and knock in shots.
Gasol off the dribble again, and he got hit. So Glenn Davis picks up 2. Pau Gasol will go to the line, and we'll go to a commercial break. And Celtics, good shooting to start, Mark.
Great job moving without the basketball. Ray Allen, and you talk about screens, getting Darren Fisher's body off of him, giving him room. Talk about patience, waiting for the play to develop. Outstanding job of getting to your spot and knocking down shots. Celtics shooting 61% from the field.
Welcome back to Los Angeles. Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Celtics on top by 1. Well, as viewers, throughout the course of these playoffs, we get 48-minute glimpses into the level of intensity of Kobe Bryant. This is a guy who brings great leadership, according to Phil Jackson. His level of intensity throughout the course of these playoffs, preceding this particular series. Guys, this is what we have seen from Kobe Bryant throughout. And we will listen to Pau Gasol give us a taste of what it's like from a teammate's perspective to play alongside Kobe Bryant.
I think we all feel, taste, and smell his desire of winning, and that's been really contagious, especially throughout these playoffs. We know how much he had to go through during this season, injuries. He's been really banged up, but still he's playing as best or as good as I've seen him play.
Phil Jackson told us before these playoffs started, guys, that it is widely considered the greatest strength of this team, the length and size that they have inside, but he would counter, in fact, that it's Kobe Bryant and Derek Fisher's leadership that is equally as important, Mike.
All right, Doris. Mark, did you ever have a teammate smell your desire?
No, but I understand what Powell is saying, because that's the way I come to games, to call games, and just watching Jeff Van Gundy and the way he goes about his business really inspires me and prepares me.
I'm glad you could feel me.
Rondo, quick move, floater, high off the glass, over Bynum. Pretty shot from Rondo. He was much more aggressive, taking it to the basket to start here in game 2. Celtics 9 of 14 from the field. Gasol. Sharp again. By the way, Ray Allen's three-pointer that they were reviewing, they checked, and it was a 3, so he's got a pair of them. And that's why the Celtics trail by just 1 now. Rondo again, nice crossover move. Perkins going right at Bynum. A wild pass to Pierce. Pierce on a drive, lost it out of bounds with 5 left on the 24. Hey, Mark, how hard is this shot?
You got to practice this shot. You put a lot of time in practicing this shot. A tough shot to make, but you do it through repetition and an outstanding touch.
5 to shoot. Ray Allen was open. Rondo couldn't get it to him. That's close to a 5 seconds. Allen has to fire one away. You see Rasheed Wallace in the game. Tips it to right to Fisher. Wallace getting early minutes again with a foul trouble. Kobe Bryant, short. Bryant already with 5 assists. Wallace had their only 3 in game 1. They also had a technical, good hustle back on defense, but he couldn't control it. Tips it to Gasol, who was up and misses. Rondo right at Kobe Bryant, draws the foul. And he'll go to the line for two. Good aggressive play once again from Rondo.
You know, you look at Doc Rivers right away, he's calling Rasheed Wallace over to make sure he's all right. Rasheed had problems with his back, couldn't get that loose ball in transition. Doc Rivers calling him over. And Wallace says he's okay.
Wallace hurt his back in the Orlando series in the conference finals. Hurt himself in game 5. Been receiving a lot of treatment, haven't been practicing as much, but obviously very important, especially with the size of the Lakers. Rondo misses from the free throw line. Celtics have bounced back during the course of these playoffs. They had that 29-point loss to Cleveland at home in game 3, came back and had a superb victory in game 4. In the Orlando series, they got pelted by 21 by the Magic in game 5. Came back and clinched the series the next one. So every time they've had a bad outing in the playoffs, they've bounced back.
You see Perkins went to rebound the free throw by Rondo too early, and it was a lane violation. The correct call made as Perkins was trying to crash the offensive board.
Under 3 to play here in the opening period. Pass gets into Artest, guarded by Pierce. Pierce may have gotten a piece of it. Perkins shoving Rondo out of the way. And here comes Rajon Rondo. He is attacking Kobe Bryant inside, blocked by Gasol. Odom nearly lost it. Bryant picks it up. Bryant out to Fisher. Fisher for 3. And here comes Rondo. Perkins and Artest pushing and shoving a bit. Rondo sidesteps, too strong. Ray Allen the rebound. Allen, wild shot. Doc Rivers not happy as the Celtics would now miss their last 5. Fisher right back to Artest with Ray Allen on. And smart recognition by Fisher. So Artest will shoot. Ray Allen picks up the personal. That'll be his first. Artest slow to get up. And what is, as expected, a physical start to game 2.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by Disney Pixar's brand new Toy Story 3. Coming to theaters everywhere June 18. Windows 7. And the all-new 2011 Kia Sorento. Official vehicle of the NBA.
Growing up, I was a Laker fan. You know, I grew up right here in Inglewood, California. Walking distance. My high school was walking distance from the farm. As a young player, I always hated the Celtics, you know, and the reason you hated them because they would always play my team, which was the Lakers, and they was the only team that was capable of beating them. It's crazy me being in this position right now as a Celtic, just seeing how many people really hate the Celtics. And I'm like, wow, this is like the 80s all over again, because I was one of those people that hated the Celtics. It's weird. It's weird, truthfully. But, you know, I've soaked it all in, learned about the history, and I love it. And I wouldn't change it for anything in the world.
The rivalry has been a part of his life throughout as a kid, and now in his professional career. Of course, it all came to fruition in 2008 when he was the NBA Finals MVP. This Laker fan has been a Celtic his entire career, now 12 seasons. And he's talked about after his playing career, he wants to go into the front office, would like to run a team. Says he goes up to Danny Ainge's office all the time, and Pierce will ask Ainge questions about possible trades. So a possible front office GM. Kurt Rambis in attendance here today. Kevin Love, that's Kevin Love next to him, right?
You know, you talk about Paul Pierce. It's good to see because you put yourself in position to still have a job after basketball. So spend time with Danny Ainge and to learn the ins and outs as far as running an organization is the right thing.
Wallace hits the 3, and the Celtics, after going 1 of 10 in game 1, are 3 of 4 from downtown.
But I like what they did against Gasol switching on to Pierce. They didn't try to force the ball into the post against the mismatch. They took the perimeter mismatch where Pierce went off the dribble against Gasol and created a shot. Excellent offense by Paul Pierce and the Celtics.
Shot clock down to 3.